just let me know in case I need to just go faster and shut up a little bit. Yep. Shut it down. I can do that. You move along. I respond better to the hook. I like the hook off stage. Like, that would be better, but if it's not in the budget, that's fine too. Oh, this is why I didn't have children, so I could afford these. Same price.
Sharmala.
Good morning, Unity. Good morning. I don't know, that was kind of weak. I think we can do better than that. Good morning.
Yeah, good job.
All right. Put them old records on the shelf.
We're having fun this morning.
And we are not doing that song, no. I am Eric, and this is Soul Shine. We're going to do some songs, some chants, and we would love for you to sing along if you feel so inclined. But we don't sing from our seats, we sing from our feet. That's right. And the song we're going to sing is called I Am As God Created Me. The words are pretty simple. I am as God created me in the light, in the love, in the glory. And this sort of goes through various iterations. And we'll get to our second song when we get to our second song. It goes a little something like this. I am as God created me in the light, in the love, in the glory. I am as God created me in the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, I am. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, I am. In the light, in the love, in the glory of God, I am. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the love, in the glory of God, I am. One more time. I am as God created me in the light, in the love, in the glory. Come on, come on. I am as God created me in the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, I am. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, I am. In the light, in the love, in the glory of God, I am. In the light, in the love, in the glory of God, I am. All right, now we're going to do a song that has some movement associated with it. I don't know if anybody's doing it, but you know, it's there. It's called Give a Little Love, Give a Little Light, comes back around and it feels all right. Oh, life is good. And you'll get the hang of it. I'm not doing the movement, but somebody give a little love, give a little light, comes back round and it feels all right. Oh, life is good. Oh, life is good. It's as simple as that. Give a little love, give a little light, comes back around and it feels all right. Oh, life is good. Oh, life is good. Yeah, just make up your own movement. You don't need to stand in choreography. Love, give a little light, comes back around and it feels all right. Oh, life is good. Oh, life is good. One more time. Give a little love, give a little light, comes back round and it feels all right. Oh, life is good. Come on, baby, life is good, yeah. Oh, life is good. Oh,
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Soulshine, as always. Thank you. Aren't they amazing? Ooh, hello and welcome. Here we go. Let's give a round of applause for Soulshine, right? Are they not always incredible? So lucky to have them. And we are so lucky to be here today together in community. My name is Rochelle Indra, and thank you. Dun, 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 dun. And I will be your platform host today. I do have a bit of a cough. I've had it for like 9 months. It's lasted longer than my first marriage, but we're going to get through this. There it is. We're going to get through this together, so excuse me for that. We often do a little prayer sort of intention setting in the beginning of what we want for ourselves in this time we have together in the morning. And it's so often I want peace for us. So often I want, safety and love and cherishing. But for today's talk, we're going to lean into a little bit of laughter, a little bit of fun, a little bit of joy, because whatever is going on in the world and in our lives, there is always room for laughter. There's always room for joy, right? Right? Always room. Always room. Exactly. Speaking of joy and things that we are grateful for, reminding us to be grateful for the volunteers, all the people who make the things work and make the things go. It's super easy to be thankful for the people we see on stage. It's so easy to be thankful for AV, but there's so many people who water our beautiful plants that open this place in the morning. Russ was doing the trash this morning. That's not a glamorous job, right? The people who are helping out that don't even see service the whole time because they're helping out and getting everything ready for us. So a little round of applause for the gratitude. Yeah. The gratitude that we have for all the people that do things that are so seamless that we never even see it. So wonderful. Love being grateful for that. First off, can we just look at how amazing the stage is? Yeah. Wonderful. Oh, and then just stand up. Just stand up and try. I wonder who did the stage. I wonder who could have come up with it. And one of the things we have on the stage that we always love having is the chair. And as Claire said, she would love it to be a sectional. And I think of the chair as the TARDIS from Doctor Who, or the Room of Requirement from Harry Potter, that it grows with all the people that we love and want to put in this chair. So all the people who couldn't be here this morning because they wanted to stay in their PJs or because they live far away. There are those people. I see you online. We're glad you're here. Right? The people who couldn't make it here today, they're across the country. They're across the Rainbow Bridge. Wherever those people are, we get to put them in the chair, whether they're pets, whether they're people. I also always like to take a moment to invite all the stewards of this land before we were here and take a moment to thank them. We talk about the Warm Springs, the Paiute, the Wasco, the Klamath Fall tribes, but that's just the ones we talk about. That's just the people that we know of. There are so many more people here that stewarded this land and kept it so magical and so beautiful that we get to enjoy it here today. And so I want to invite, that's something to be grateful for. Yeah. Every time I look out at how lucky we are to live here, I remember that's because somebody took care of it, right? Somebody took care of this so that we could enjoy it, and we hopefully will do the same for the next generation. So I always love to ask if they would like to be here for service today, that we can put them there for us. So thank you for joining me in that. Let's read our vision statement, shall we? Together. We are a community committed to creating a world of unity, spiritual awakening, and loving kindness. And part of that is realizing that we, as it says underneath, are a wild soul sanctuary. It never gets old, right? It never gets old, and it feels so good to do it and to do it in unison, even though it probably terrifies the new people. And I feel really bad for that, but we might as well show who we are as a community right off the bat, that is what we are. We are a wild soul sanctuary. And speaking of how wild we are and what a soulful sanctuary we are, let's go into celebrations.
Before
Who's got
we do
some?
that,
Oh,
let's do birthdays. First
oh,
of
it's
all.
the beginning of the month. Second,
How
we'll do
many
birthdays.
December birthdays we have out there? Raise your
Yeah,
hands.
December, raise hands. Okay. Just
So we're going to say happy birthday to everybody. I know
Okay.
certain people are special, but you're everybody today.
okay.
Ready? Happy birthday. And Sarah.
I have the microphone, and yet Eric still was able to outdo me. Okay, good. Raise your hand if you have a celebration. We would love to hear from you. And reminder that celebration is what's going, yes, I love that, what's going wonderful and right. If you have an advertisement, we love that to give to Claire so that she can put it in the newsletter. So this is things we're so excited for. So raise your hand, and we've got a good little friend here. I'm going to just turn this on for you. Do we have a second? Oh, it's on. Perfect. Do we have a second friend, helper? Oh, there's one in the back. Is there a second child that would like to help, or somebody who just never grew up, Peter Pan syndrome, something? Okay. The men I date? Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. Perfect. Okay, Eric.
Well, this is going to sound like a plug, but it's not because you can't go. And that's what the celebration is. We've got our Cascade Chorale Holiday Magic concert this afternoon, and it is sold out. And that's what I'm celebrating. So you missed your chance. Sorry, but hey, enough people are going. Maybe some of you are going, and I hope you enjoy it. Anyway.
Wonderful. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate that. Wonderful. Anybody on this side? Okay, we're a little heavier on this side. Okay. We're going to need to learn to get more gratitude over here, okay? Real excitement happening. Okay. Raise your hand. Hi. He's on the shorter side. Hi.
I'm celebrating that I get to spend a week in Mexico over Christmas.
Woohoo!
I'm Kathy, and I am celebrating deep gratitude for refining my spiritual toolbox and that I have a well-functioning car. And I am so grateful for Kate Kavanaugh and the incredible drum circle we had yesterday. It was so powerful. So powerful.
Oh, love to hear that. Thank you. I've had the privilege of going. They're magical. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, speaking of drum circle, on the way to drum circle yesterday, I had this thought that I was maybe going to sell my drum, and I've had it for a while. Well, Spirit had an interesting thing for me. I was getting smudged, and one of the embers fell into the drum and burned a hole in the top. So what the message for me was, the drum doesn't want to leave me, and now it is blessed by sage, and it's a tiny little thing. It's not going to hurt it. So we learned the lessons in interesting ways, and the drum circle was magical yesterday. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. Beautiful.
Sell your drop.
Who else? Something to celebrate. Oh, yes, right here and pink. Right here. Perfect.
Well, was it last night? No, Friday night. We had probably one of the most amazing kirtans ever. It was unbelievable, and the closing Om was beyond anything I have ever experienced. It was an amazing evening. So if you ever get to kirtan, and thank you, Greg, and the rest of the collective. It was fabulous.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. Yes, some in the back. In the back. Some more in the back. Right behind you.
There's some gratitude over here, dear.
Oh, look at that.
We figured it out.
I knew this side was going to come
That's
together.
right.
I knew
That's
it.
right. I felt guilted into it.
Good.
No, I'm
We've
kidding.
done what we came for. Good.
I'm kidding. I'm Shandi, and I just wanted to share that I recently have had a passion that has turned into what feels like a calling, and I've never really had that before. And I feel like through this community, I've been incredibly supported. I'm usually someone that has a plan, has a finish line, I know the steps, I know what I'm doing.
And this is something that feels very divinely orchestrated, because I don't know where it's going. I just keep taking a step forward and the path lights up, and I take a step forward and the path lights up. And there's people in this room who have helped me already in this journey, and I think a lot of it's gonna come to fruition in this community, and I'm so grateful for that. And it's, just a very different feeling, and feels very aligned and very powerful. So thank you.
Wonderful. And along those lines, I think a lot of us understand what you're saying, because this incredibly wise woman once told me that you don't need to know the way, that the way knows the way. So I think we understand you, and thank you so much for sharing that. Appreciate that. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Drea, and I recently moved to Bend. I was at the Kirtan Friday night. That was amazing. I'm so grateful I joined that. I love your boots, by the way.
Thank you.
Those are so great.
Oh, then you can stay.
Yeah. I'm celebrating moving here, of course. I'm celebrating doing a 13-day private ceremony on the island of Kauai before coming here. If anyone's ever been, you know how magical that island can be. 13 years ago, I met an elder on that island who showed me the sacred heiaus, the sacred sites, where to go and what they represented. I'm a little emotional, so let me take a breath. I'm closing out like the first half of my cycle right now on this planet, living in a box of reality that was created by my family of origin, my culture, where I grew up. I didn't really fit in. I was the black sheep. I was highly sensitive, and I repressed everything that I could see and was seeing, and shut down my voice, swallowed my tears, hid my truth, hid my expansiveness and my love for spirituality and my sensitivity and connection to this planet. So I'm letting that go right now. I think a lot of us are.
Yeah.
This is a 9-year, it's a closure year. It's the year of the snake, so we're transforming a lot right now, that we're letting go, things that are not aligned with the future timeline of this planet. So I did a really powerful ritual, 13 days. I had no idea that was why I was going there. I thought I was going there to pet sit. And the morning I woke up in the home, because I got there at night, was this view of the birth portal on Kauai. Again, if anyone knows, it's where all souls come through on the planet before they're born. And I had the view of that portal from the house. And when I woke up, I knew what it was because of my tour of Kauai in 2012. And I cried, right? And I just knew, okay, this is what I need to do. So I did it. I followed the guidance. And all the way to the end, where I did a fire ceremony on the beach right before getting on the airplane that honored my death of the old and my rebirth. Knowing what I know, I had the fire on the sand. The almost full moon was rising over the ocean. The sun was setting behind me. I gave flower offerings that I had collected around the island into the fire, onto the land, and into the ocean. And I'm just feeling called to write out what I did. And if anyone is interested in ever going to the island with or without me, I'd be I'd be honored to show you and help you curate and create your own journey to do the same.
Wonderful.
You know, if there's
thank you so much. So it sounds like she doesn't mind if you want to talk to her after about more about that experience. Thank you so much, and we're so glad to have you. So thank you, and so chat with her a little bit more after. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, last one. Yeah, here we go. Dun, dun.
Oh, it's over. It's right me.
Oh yes, we got stand
Hello,
up.
everybody. I'm grateful that my future mother-in-law Jody is in town, and so far it's just been full of laughter and light and lightness, and it's been super fun, and I'm excited for this week to come. So thanks for being in town, Jody.
Wonderful. Not everybody's excited about a future mother-in-law, so we praise it. We have one last one right up here. Oh, wait, right up here. Go up, all the way up. AV. If he's got a one, we're gonna have to hear it, and then we'll get to the children's blessing. Okay, here we go.
This isn't something that, talking out loud is not something I do. I do more than I talk. But I just was noticing our statement, core statement, starts, it has in it co-creating. To me, that's saying service to others. And in my persona as Santa Claus, I have found so many times, so many situations that of all the days in the year, this particular season has more times where, even if it's not Jesus' birthday, the power and prayers and coming together is so reminiscent of the divinity of the man Jesus, where everybody comes together in common ground of service to others. It reflects more of the divinity than any other time of the year. And it is this, in my opinion, this season of the year has more chance of repairing, recovering, and moving this world into a state of a golden age than any other time of the year.
Namaste to that. Thank you. Ooh, beautiful. All right. Come on up. Thank you guys so much. And I'll be leaving you milk and cookies for sure. Don't worry about that. That will be happening. Thank you so much for sharing. Good reminder for all of us. And let's bring up the kids for the children's blessing. Oh, thank you so much. So sweet. Okay. Come on up. Come on up. And let's ask Tiff, do we have a helper today with you? Okay, so we're going to do our children's blessing, and oh, look at that. Look at that. Wonderful. Thank you so much, because I want to point out, when we don't have a helper, then we just return the kids to the seats. They don't get to be enriched. They don't get to have their own experience. Mom and dad don't necessarily get to have the same experience. So thank you so much. We really appreciate you stepping up. So thank you. Okay, we got all of our people here. Okay, let's do our blessing of the children. We appreciate the holy gift you are. We see the divine light shining from you. May you always know what a treasure you are. May you always bring your gifts freely and fully to the world. Namaste. Okay, thanks, guys. Thank you so much for doing that. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate that. It takes a village, guys. It takes a village. So we always appreciate when someone helps. Oh my God, they're so cute. They're so cute. They're so cute. Okay, put this down. All right, announcements. Let me use my big kid voice here. Announcements. Okay, we've got some of our usual announcements and some new announcements. Also, this is a great reminder. You can scan that QR code for help with listening. If by sheer magic my voice is not loud enough for you, which my principals growing up would never have said could be possible. But if you do need a little extra assistance with hearing, we got you. We want you to be able to hear absolutely everything that is going on in our community and on stage today. So you can scan the QR code. You can also go back. I have elected Kevin. You can go back and ask him about how to get that set up. I know some of us do use that, and I'm so grateful that we have that for everyone to make sure that, that what we do here today is accessible to all. So thank you for that. Okay, the weekly classes. We have this sacred sound every Sunday. This is Sound Bath Healing every Sunday at 6. It's amazing. If you haven't gone, you need to go. It's phenomenal. Do something for yourself. Also, All Levels Yoga, Tuesday at 9 a.m. Also, making time to do something for yourself. Let's get metaphysical, metaphysical. Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. Wednesday evening service, yes, is at 6:30. Make sure you're here right on time. We do close the doors because it is it's an anti-me service. It is a quieter service. It is it helps a lot of people to get more into their spirituality, into the zone. And if you just want more time in community, I highly recommend going to that. But do make sure you're on time or a little early because we do close the doors on that. What? We don't close the doors? Do we? Oh, I lied to you. Oh, not for the first time, I'm sure. Okay, so come. We'd still love for you to come at the beginning, but come when you can. We would love to have you. Town Hall, Wednesday, December 12th at 6 p.m. All are welcome. We'd love to. It's a Friday. Okay, yep, Friday. So keeping me on my toes. Again, I've lied to you, people. So Friday, December 12th at 6 p.m. We'd love to have you here. We love hearing your thoughts. We love sharing what is going on in our community. So that's a really important thing to write on your calendar for Friday. Okay, Unity Basics and Membership Info will be Sunday, December 14th at 12:30. So if you just want to know more about Unity, what is it about? What are the principles? What are the beliefs? If you're just a little bit interested, I highly recommend that. And, okay, the caroling grams and gift wrapping. I love this. This is a website. We'll have details if you want help wrapping your presents. People will do that. And then also they will be you can send the carolers to somebody's business and horrify them. No, some people love that. Send it to their business, send it to their home. That's a really fun and wonderful thing and way to let people know that you're thinking of them this season. So, yeah. Oh, and if you would like to volunteer to carol, okay, stand up because we need the vest. We need the vest. This is the, Talk about joy, right? We're keeping the intention of joy. Thank you. So if you would like to sing, if you are inspired, if you love carols and you love spreading magic and being a part of the magic of other people's lives this time of year. Talk to Jeremy. Yep, come talk to Jeremy. Thank you. Okay. The Prison Without, the Prison Within. This will be today from 1 to 2:30. It'll be Frank and Donna will be speaking about this. This is going to be really, really powerful. So feel free to, after service, feel free to have some food and drink and enjoy, and then make sure that you come back for that at 1 o'clock today. So thank you for that. It's going to be wonderful. And then there's many, many more things we don't have time to talk about, so you can go online. We also have some printed out for people who are like, it's not my jam. We got you. We have some printed out ones you can take away at the tables in the lobby so that you never miss out on what is going on here. All right, thank you. See any other announcements? Yeah, the holiday that's the holiday fundraiser. Just making sure I don't get in trouble with Kevin. Yes, we're good. Okay, thank you. It's time for Soulshine.
Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Join in. Always look on the light side of life.
If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing.
And always look on the bright side of life. Life is quite absurd, and death's the final word. You must always first face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your sin. Give the audience a grin. Enjoy it. It's your last chance anyhow. So
Always look on the bright side of death. Just before you draw your terminal breath.
Life's a piece of when you look at it. Life's a death's a joke, it's true. You'll see it's all a show. Keep 'em laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you.
And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life.
Come on, guys, cheer up.
Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life.
Those things happen at sea, you know.
Always look on the bright side of life.
you came in with nothing, you're going out with nothing. What you got? Nothing.
Always look on the bright side of life.
I told you we were celebrating joy and laughter today. And I'm so glad I came today because I learned something really, really important. Most of you are terrible whistlers. It's something I've been in this community for quite a while, and it's something I didn't know about you guys. But I think it means we haven't been children in too long, because I bet if we had the kids here, they're fantastic whistlers. So thank you, Soulshine. That was a lot of fun. Appreciate that. Oh, look at you guys go. Okay, all right. Apparently I lied to you for a third time. You guys are excellent whistlers. We are so lucky, and especially for those of you who are new, this might be your first time, or you're returning after a long time, we are having our ministerial candidate, Mr. William Gregory, here today to give our talk, which is going to be wonderful and joyful. And we're so excited about that. And one of my favorite things about William and how I describe him to people is, if a hug was a real person, right? Like, it's like he's a Pixar movie where, like, if you could make, instead of all the emotions, if you could just make a hug a person, you would make William. Am I right? Am I right? Like, he's just a hug in human form. It's so rare in life that we meet people who are truly just warm, that, like, when you're in their presence, you just feel like you're by a scrumptious campfire. Right? And that's how I feel every time I get to be in his presence. So I am honored, and we are all so lucky to get to hear him talk today. Mr. Gregory. Okay, I stand corrected.
So hang on, time out. There is something really choice that's happened here, and I have to point it out. So all these Christmas decorations we have here came from Chris. And Robin and Sanya lovingly put them up and decorated. And I am here giving this talk, apparently. And it's a little known fact that Robin, Chris, and I are all former Jehovah's Witnesses. And if this community is about anything, it's about overcoming religious trauma and trauma in general, and rediscovering our own innocence and being able to enjoy this life lightheartedly. It took a lot of work for me to get to where I could laugh out loud again. I've had periods of time in my life where I was just shattered and I couldn't let myself laugh. I couldn't let myself enjoy things. I remember in 7th grade in Madras Junior High, it was the last day of school, and I smiled, and my teacher looked at me and she says, "Billy, I just realized I haven't seen you smile all year long." And it's taken a lot of work going through the steps of recovery, the 12 steps, and doing all my amends, and really actively praying and meditating and trying to find that place in myself again where I could laugh without being drunk or high, where I could just laugh at life. And to me, it's one of the great victories in this life. In fact, I've said this before, and I really believe it. If I died today, this life would be a success because I can laugh with an open heart. I can laugh out loud, and in fact, I consider laughing to be a spiritual practice because I can laugh at myself, and I'm some of the best material I've ever witnessed. How we'll be scrolling on our phone, and I love the epic fails. And I'll laugh at the epic fails, not because I think people are so stupid, because I'll watch and go, yeah, I've done that. Yeah, I've done that. Something close to that. Yeah, I've done that. And then being able to laugh at myself is a great victory in this life. And let me read this. Ooh, goodness sakes. I'm going to need to grab my glasses. Oh, no. Okay. I'm just getting used to wearing glasses. I've had Ninja Jedi vision most of my life. And I remember complaining to a friend of mine, and he reminded me that he's been wearing glasses since he was 7. So it's something I've really taken for granted. So something about humor that's really interesting is I remember reading about scientists were trying to figure out the evolutionary advantage of humor because it's something that's really unique. It's across cultures. We all have it. It's in families, but they haven't figured out how it's added to our evolutionary development, as if we're just biological beings. And in fact, we're so much more than biological beings. There's so much more going on with us. And the idea of it being a Ninja Jedi superpower, last time I spoke was on gratitude. And the big thing I wanted to talk about gratitude, it was more than being appreciative. It's a way of living life. And it's something that's accessible to us all. And I feel that humor is the same way. It's something that's accessible to us all. It enriches us all. We're worthy of humor. And let's go to the first slide, Kev. Okay, so we're going to be talking about some of the scientific aspects of humor and some of the spiritual ones. It's a universal human expression. Laughter is a natural and common form of human communication found in all cultural societies. It's a combination of physical and emotional and social responses. Laughter involves a complex interplay of psychological and physiological and social elements. It's triggered by humor, joy, or amusement. Laughter is often a response to positive stimuli that evoke a feeling of happiness, amusement, or delight. It's a multifaceted human expression that encompasses physical, emotional, and social aspects. And there's so many stories. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, look at this baby's face on the next slide. Precious love. We're born with humor. This is something that's innately written into ourselves, in our DNA. Laughter is a powerful tool that has a profound impact on our physical and mental and spiritual health. It triggers a cascade of physiological responses, including reduced stress, improved immune function, and increases endorphin release. These benefits contribute to an overall sense of well-being and promote healing in all aspects of our lives. And this reminds me of being a dad. I laughed a lot with my kids. I would sing to my kids. You know, you have a baby and it's just this little blob. You know, it's like a little blob. And then slowly this little blob starts looking back at you and laughing, and it starts to become a little human being. Well, this is when my oldest son was just beginning to become a little human being, and I remember I was doing the Master Cleanse, which is lemon juice, grade B maple syrup, and cayenne pepper. And I was going through a heartbreak at this time, so I thought, sure, let's do a cleanse. You know, let's just strip this all down now. You know, I'm good at suffering. And I remember I was cutting my lemons up, and my son was in his high chair, you know, and I'm talking to him, and I'm cutting lemons up, and he's reaching for lemons. I thought, okay, I'll hand him a lemon. Let's see what happens. And he grabs this lemon, and he takes a bite, and he gives me a face that I'll never forget. And I started laughing, and I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop laughing. I have tears coming out of my eyes, and he sees me laugh, and he's happy, so he does it again because he wants to make me laugh more. And then from then on, whenever there was a lemon, he wanted to grab that lemon because he knew he could make me laugh with that lemon. And just what a precious love that is. There's something interesting about humor. Is that there are some times in my life that it's been so funny, even though I was pissed off or angry and in a bad mood, I had to laugh. And in that moment, I was jacked outside of time and space into something extra human, into something divine, as if laughter itself is a way of touching the divine. Laughter can be a lens on which we see ourselves. I use it as a diagnostic tool, because sometimes I'll get caught up in myself, caught up in my head and my own stories. And I'll ask, can I laugh about this? And there's some things like, I know I made this mistake, or I know this is really irritating me, and I know someday I'll be able to laugh at this. And I'll know how far I've come. Am I at a place of laughing at this? I'll say that there's some way I can see this moment, situation, or person and find the humor in it, but right now I'm so attached to ego I can't. And at least I can identify that. Well, yes, I'm too much an ego right now to appreciate the humor in this. But to just be able to look at my life and realize there could be humor here brings me out of just being a reactatory NPC drone who's just living out a program set down for me. I get to be a self-actualized human being operating this existence with some sense of sentientness. And we're worthy of that. And if you take anything away from this talk, please know that humor is a ninja Jedi superpower that lies latent within you. Let's go to our next slide. All right, I'm going to read this because I know how to read. So these are some of the scientific things and some of the things I've added, because there's a lot on the health benefits of humor, but I don't think I didn't find anything online about humor being a spiritual practice. So that's kind of a new thing for us to consider, as humor is a spiritual practice, but laughter is a therapy. Laughter therapy uses laughter and humor to promote healing and well-being in various medical conditions such as cancer, chronic pain, depression, and just being generally pissed off. Physiological benefits of humor. Are you ready for this? Laughter therapy has numerous psychological benefits, including reduced stress, improved immune function, and increased endorphin release, which can aid in the healing process. Physiological benefits. Laughter as a practice can also have psychological benefits, such as reduced anxiety, improved mood, and fostering social connections, all of which contribute to better mental health. Applications. Laughter therapy has been used in a variety of medical settings, including hospitals, nursing homes, cancer treatment centers, to help patients cope with the emotional and physical challenges. And laughter is a spiritual practice. I wrote this one. When we recognize together laughter and humor as tools which alter the lens in which we see ourselves and the situations presented to us, our hearts open and our spirits flourish. And this is one of the big things that I have adopted in my life, and that is I desire to live this life with an open heart. Even through times that are ugly and difficult, even in situations where I feel absolutely helpless, I'll ask myself, can I just open my heart to this? And there are times when, goodness sakes, there are times when I'm in anxiety and I'm praying and I'm meditating. I'm doing those things like I'm calling a friend and talking to a friend. But there are so many things that are just out of my control. And this life deals us a hand. And I've accepted the fact that good things happen to bad people and bad things happen to good people. And there are times in my life where bad things are happening to me or bad things are happening to people I love, and there's nothing I can do about it. In the rooms of recovery, we'll say, sometimes you have to be comfortable in your discomfort. And in those times where I realize there's nothing I can do, and I'm laying in bed and I'm racked with anxiety, and I just, how can I open my heart to this? And appreciation and gratitude and humor are one of those things we can't experience with a closed heart. The act of opening our hearts, even when we're in difficult circumstances, is a great victory in this life. And it allows us to realize that this too shall pass. This too shall pass. It's not going to be this way forever. It's this way now. How can I accept this? How can I open my heart to this? How can I learn the lesson here? How can I be of service? Which is a whole lot different than being absolutely helpless. When I feel absolutely helpless and I don't have a way out, I'll take what I can't control, what's hurting me, what I'm afraid of, and my mind will spin scenarios and conversations and situations and hypothetical instances, just reinforcing everything that's wrong, everything that's bad, everything that I'm helpless of. However, it's a fact, Jack, that I am not helpless, and you are not helpless. And there are spiritual tools we can use to mitigate this downward spin, which will come to us all again. I mean, it is in our lifetimes from this point on, we'll have times where we feel completely out of control and the world feels completely out of control. And we're here as a community not only to remind each other of these divinities, to share and practice these principles together, but even if for just one moment, like in the Course in Miracles, even if for just one moment we can recognize that we're more than this, that we can go through these times with open hearts, that we have the capacity to rise above, even if it's a matter of principle, even if it's just a moment we can recognize we're more than this, then it becomes accessible to us. So as a spiritual practice, there's also something I find really interesting about humor. So hang on, time out. I find it interesting that the position that bards and poets and prophets once held now lie in the realm of stand-up comedians. That in our society, in our culture, the few people who are speaking the truth about our government, our societies, our values, our constant situation, especially with technology, are stand-up comedians, and they do it in a very irreverent way. But to use humor to expose us and the trends and things that are going on for what it is like being a prophet. When I think of the people I admire as being prophets in my life, in my zeitgeist of my generation, of the people I've known, George Carlin's one of them. And to use that tool of humor to speak of things which may be irreprehensible, maybe vile. And there are things going on in this world like that, but to use humor as a tool to expose them, to put them in a place where we can just look at them for what they are, in a way that's not looking at it as though we're afraid, it's empowering. It's an empowering way, and I use it to look at my own self. So we'll look at the healing power of humor. We'll read this. This is part of science again. But just to reaffirm that there are actual pragmatic benefits of choosing to see life through humor, or even looking at it as when's the last time you laughed out loud? Or allowed yourself to belly laugh? You know, and I'll notice myself, it's interesting that in the rooms of recovery, there's a lot of tragedy there because people are coming back from the brink of death and destruction. But the things we laugh about in those rooms would make your hair curl. I mean, to be able to even look at the tragedies in our life with laughter puts us in a position of examining it from a state of empowerment. Instead of it being something that destroys it, something we can laugh at, see the lesson in, and then use those experiences to help others. Laughter can reduce anxiety. Laughter and humor can help us manage anxiety, stress, and promoting more relaxed and a positive state of mind. Improved mood. Engaging in laughter and humor can stimulate the release of feel-good endorphins. Hook me up. Leading to improved overall mood and emotional well-being. Fostering social connections. Shared laughter and humor can strengthen our social bonds, enhance communication, and foster a sense of community and belonging. Better physical and mental health. The positive effects of laughter and humor, such as reduced anxiety, improved mood, stronger social connections, and can contribute to overall physical and mental health outcomes. And let's go to the next slide. This is incorporating laughter into our daily life. Imagine you had a regiment of laughter. Would that be a worthy practice, a regimen of laughter? I have a nephew, and his spiritual practice is watching stand-up comedies. And a lot of times my family have to get me to do that because I can be a relatively serious person, you know, to get me to sit down and watch a stand-up comedian. And then I'll find myself laughing. And River and I will watch The Office. And I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. And when I get laughing, I mean, I can't stop. I feel like my face is going to crack and break and fall off my skull. Tears will come out of my eyes. My gut hurts. And when I can let myself really do it, it's like I'm like, okay. Share jokes. Engage in playful banter. Imagine you did that as a regiment, like a disciplined regiment. As a disciplined regiment, I'm going to engage in cheerful banter. In the time before phones, you would have a joke in your back pocket for when you ran into someone. You would have a funny story to tell. Or someone would tell a story that was funny, you would remember it. I had so many jokes, and someone would tell a joke and remind me of a joke. I could tell jokes for hours. You know, this is somewhat of a lost art. I believe we should start resurrecting this. There's a forgotten word, which I remember reading this word and just having an epiphany. I get epiphanies. I got an epiphany on this word. And this word is frolic. Have you ever heard anyone use this word frolic, this frolic thing? Imagine if there was frolic clubs. Okay, on Tuesdays at 2:30 a.m., we're going to meet at Pioneer Park and frolic. I'm going to teach a class on frolicking. Okay, the rules of frolicking are, but it's a worthy thing. It's to value humor. To go out of our way to experience humor is a valuable thing, especially in community, that we not take ourselves so seriously. You know, I love the idea of spirituality. I love the idea of meditating. I love the idea of having a benevolent view on life and on myself. I love morals and principles and ideals. But we're human beings, and we slip in and out of ego, and we can be insecure and take things personally. We can try to source our sense of self-esteem from people, places, and things and get upset when things don't go. We all do this. May we not take ourselves or each other so personally. May we value the idea of being lighthearted and graceful and be willing to see the humor in it and let it go. Engage in playful activities like frolicking. Cultivate a positive mindset. Adopt a more positive and optimistic outlook on life. Surround yourself with laughter. This could be a refrigerator magnet, a bumper sticker, a poster, a dad joke. I love dad jokes. Someone told me a joke recently, and they told me a joke, and I remember thinking, wow, I haven't had anyone tell me a joke for a long time. And it's a joke it took me a few minutes to get, so it might take you a few minutes to get. But a rabbit, an imam, and a priest walk into a bar. And the bartender looks at the rabbit and says, "What are you doing here?" And the rabbit looks at the bartender and says, "Autocorrect." Let's go to the next slide. Thank you very much. Incorporating more laughter and humor into our daily lives can unlock healing power of this natural resource, leading to improved physical, mental, and emotional well-being. And I have a sentence here that was written by a very wise person. It says, our humanity is a tool for accessing our divinity, and it's important to embrace it as such. You can't live in one without the other for any sustainable period. Laughter is a physical act which brings us fully into the present moment, which is where we access our divinity. The individual who wrote that is my beautiful wife, River. And I would like to say thank you, River, and thank you, Ezekiel, for helping me learn how to use this keynote and helping me with it, because it helps me a lot to have it. And we get to have cool pictures and write cool stuff. And it's really a cool thing. And I love you guys. I feel like a joke a lot. And I wish you all the best.
I swear to God, we're professionals, really. Sorry, Dave. Humor. This is the perfect service for this guy. Okay. Take 3. They're small. They all laughed at Christopher Columbus when he said the world was round. They all laughed when Edison recorded sound. They all laughed at Wilbur and his brother when they said that man could fly. They told Marconi wireless was a phony. It's the same old cry. They laughed at me wanting you. Said I was reaching for the moon, but oh, you came through. Now they'll have to change their tune. They all said we never could be happy. They laughed at us and how. But ho, 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 who's got the last laugh now? Play Magic Fingers. They all laughed at Rockefeller Center, now they're fighting to get in. They all laughed at Whitney and his cotton gin. They all laughed at Fulton and his steamboat, Hershey and his chocolate bar. Ford and his Lizzie kept the laughers busy. That's how people are. They laughed at me wanting you. Said it would be hello, goodbye. But oh, you came through. Now they're eating humble pie. Want some whipped cream with that? They all said we'd never get together. Darling, let's take a bow. For ho, 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 who's got the last laugh? Hoo, hoo, hoo. Let's set the past laugh. Ha, ha, ha. Who's got the last laugh now? Ha!
Thank you so much, Soulshine, and Donna for dancing for us. Thank you so much. And Nico is going to come and take the stage for play some beautiful piano music for our meditation. I want to take a moment to thank William for that, because I will say, that was as incredible as we knew it was going to be, and such a reminder. Somebody who used to write for stand-up comedians, I know firsthand that the great saying that only the Joker can tell the king the truth. It's very, very true. And I appreciate that you highlighted that. But this idea that our divinity can lie within humor is so special. And I think during this time, I know when I think of trying to laugh and be happy during such hard times, reminding like, oh, that's my divinity though. That is my sacred right to be able to laugh and explore what it is to find that in humor. Thank you so much. So, yeah. Okay, take it away, Nico.
Thanks, Rochelle. Let's bring it down a little bit. Not all the way, but plant your feet, take some breaths, find that space within yourself that you can feel and express this joy, this laughter. If that space has rainbow unicorns jumping around in it, little fairies. And let yourself be there.
As we move into prayer, I would love to ask that you continue to keep your eyes closed, if that's what feels comfortable and safe for you, or keep a neutral gaze. And I would like you to think about what you wish for the person next to you. What would you like them to feel? What would you like the person in front of you, the person behind you, the children in our community, the volunteers in our community? Find that feeling and put it in your chest. What does that feeling feel like? What is the texture of that feeling? What's the color of that feeling? What does it smell like? Is it flowers? Is it cherries? And then I want you to take that feeling and divide it in half. And take one half and send it out to the children, to the volunteers, to the person next to you, behind you, and in front of you. Send it out to them. And with that second half, give it back to yourself. Because it's so easy to give to others when we will not give to ourselves. And you deserve to have back everything that you give. And may it be so.
Let's sing the prayer song.
Breathe in and know I am. Be still and know I am. Let go
Thank you, Soulshine. Every week, song never gets old. Wonderful. Thank you, guys. You will notice in front of you in the seats is a green prayer claim form. In Unity, we do not beseech God outside of ourselves. We are not looking for Santa or a grandfather figure up in the sky to grant all of our wishes. We claim what is already in ourself. And so in front of you are little green cards, and they are prayer claim forms. You will notice they start with, I claim. I claim the thing that already is. And so feel free to fill that out. You can put it in the basket. We took the basket around, and in it, if you want, you can sign so that somebody can from the prayer team can call you or email you with a prayer back, so that it feels as though it's going out there and that it's received and seen. I love doing the email because I'll forget about it, and then all of a sudden I get this beautiful email back about my prayer. It also goes then to Silent Unity and is prayed on for a month, 24 hours a day. So if you were like me and you write something down and you feel it and you mean it in the moment and then you forget, when you go back into life and it is so big and wild out there, somebody is still praying on it and still thinking of you and what you claim for 24 hours a day for a month. So those are the prayer claim forms. I invite you to fill them out whenever is best for you. And we had somebody lovely who volunteered to say, hi, I'm new here, so is there anybody else who's new? I know this can be sometimes scary for the introverts in the group, but is anybody here for the first time and would like to say hi? Oh my God, we're so excited. Look, Claire, look at teamwork. Claire's already on it. We'd love, if you don't mind, just standing up so the people at home can see you, and just let us know your name and where you're visiting us from.
No, I don't mind standing up. My name is Dean Kelly. I bring you greetings from Unity of Bellingham, my home church. And I was told by the minister and several board members to say that. So
yay!
I've done my job.
Good. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
This was great. It's my first time visiting. I have family down here in Bend, and so we took a long weekend. And here we are. So thank you for enjoying Unity with me.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I saw if you raise your hands, there were some other people who, look, a couple here. Here we go.
I am Howard, and this is my wife, Nancy. We just moved to Redmond from Boulder, Colorado area. So
wonderful.
it's the first time here, and we love you people.
Yay!
We love Unity.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, we were attending Columbine Unity
in
that area. So,
yeah.
Yeah, and I was born and raised in Corvallis, so I am a beaver.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
You can stay. You can stay.
Ducks, but, okay, just FYI. Okay.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. You all are welcome here. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Who else? There was somebody. Yep. Oh, look. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Good. Claire's going to get her steps in. We like this. Okay. We're ready.
Hi, everyone. Michael and Crystal, first time.
Hi.
We are leaving charged up. Our hearts are full. It was a great message, and we really feel for us trying to find a community, and we feel this is a great community here. So
thank you
thanks
so
for welcoming
much.
us.
We're so glad to have you. Thank you. Who else? Was there anybody else for the first time? Anybody else? Okay. Oh, one. Okay. Oh, yep. You were here. Yep. We got you. Yeah. Anybody else or somebody else over here? Yes. Okay. Wonderful. In the master's seat over here. Hi. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Megan. I'm visiting from Northeast Bend.
Okay. Perfect.
I'd love to meet you. And this was a really special, funny service. And thank you.
You're so welcome. And, with traffic being what it is, Northeast Bend, hey, that's kind of far away. So, yes.
We got another one.
Yeah. Woo! Today's the day.
I'm Mary. I live here in Bend. Some of you know Pat Frayne, who's my neighbor, who's been trying to get me to come for years, so I'm glad to be here.
Okay, woo! We got you finally. Excellent. Well, thank you. And there may be people, that was so wonderful. Thank you guys for sharing. And for those of you who are here for the first time, or if you were here for the first time and you're like, absolutely not, I am not standing up, no way, no how, that is totally fine. We do have blue cards in the back of the seat. If you would like, we would love to stay in touch with you. I always remind you, this does not mean Monday morning after next week, I'm looking through your windows going, why weren't you at service? I promise I'm not going to sit and have your your cereal with you in the morning. You're safe. It's not that. It's just that we want to let you know all the fun and amazing things that we do here and get you kind of copy of the calendar and whatnot and be able to stay connected to you. So feel free to fill that out. Thank you. All right, and now we do our offerings. So people have got offering baskets. Come on up, and we are going to bless our offerings before they go out because we know that they will be full with what we, wonderful, helpful, with what we need to keep going and to keep the lights on and to continue to help our community and the greater community as a whole. So let's bless our offerings. From the love of pure spirit within us, we bless these gifts. We send them forth to heal, bless, and prosper. They are evidence of our faith and belief. They do good work in the world, return to us multiplied abundantly, and so it is. Okay. This is my favorite song, so if you need to frolic, go ahead.
I got gratitude in my heart. I got gratitude in my soul. And I just want to say thank you. And I just want to say thank you. And thank you. And I just want to say thank you for it all. You made my week. Thank you for it all. I got gratitude in my heart. Gratitude in my soul, baby. And I just want to say thank you. And I just want to say thank you. Muchas gracias. I just want to say thank you for it all. Thank you for it all. Merci beaucoup. Gratitude in my heart, yeah, gratitude in my soul. I just want to say thank you,
merci beaucoup.
I just want to say thank you,
toda rabba.
I just want to say thank you for it all. Thank you for it all.
Intention, but I do want to remind you, after service, we do have our talk about where we come together and talk more about what William discussed today. This is a fun thing we've been doing to build community and get to share, so we invite you to stay for food and drink and then also come back into the sanctuary so we can circle up and discuss a little bit more. And then also after service will be our prayer team. With our prayer team, mind standing up. This one is already standing. You will notice the prayer team because they have these gorgeous white prayer shawls. And these are people who can, Kalinda back there's a couple of more who have beautifully given their time to be able to pray with you. So if you're somebody who loves to be able to pray with another person, to speak your prayer out loud, these are wonderful people that would be happy to pray with you. So feel free to take advantage of that. And now we're going to go to our prayer of intention. And our prayer of intention is because it can be so easy to be in this bubble of love and light while we are in here. But then we leave this space and we fight the traffic to Costco to get our gas right after this, which I assume is where everybody is going to be, or you're going to holiday shopping. And so often we forget. We feel so beautiful and loving and present, and then that person takes that parking spot and just, So our prayer of intention is to remind us to stay in the moment and in the holy light. So let's say our prayer of intention together. Holy light shines within and all around me. A presence of love is always there. I am that presence. I am a radiant field of love energy. I am holy light. My essence cradles and guides me. I am a gift in this world. I go forth from here in joy to bless the world with my loving light. Thank you, everybody. Happy Sunday.